Edmund wanted tonight to be organic, which is very anxiety provoking for me. but he is the rabbi, and he is one of the most incredible human beings I have ever had the pleasure of reading or following, and so I will follow his lead. I'm gonna ask to go deeper. Like I've said, I'm really into the mystical behind the halakha, and I'm gonna turn it over to you.
You just met me, wait. We'll see what happens. The mystical. The mystical. Need it? I need her. Need the mic? Do?
Yeah.
The mystical part of Torah, the Kabbalah, you all know, was kept secret, reserved. We're not allowed to study it until you're 40 years old, and a scholar in all the other parts of Torah. And even then, you had to have a special, sensitive soul, and then you were permitted to study Kabbalah just one-on-one, never in a classroom or in public. This changed about 400 years ago. The Ari in Tzvat declared that the time had come to make this wisdom available. Now it's available. Very available. Anyone who wants can study Kabbalah and is studying Kabbalah. And now that we're studying it, the mystery is, why was it kept secret? There's nothing dangerous in it. What's the secret? The secret is not something dangerous. Secret means private, personal, intimate. That's secret. From the Torah we know what God wants, but we have no idea what it means to him. He tells us what to do. Thou shalt not, or thou shalt. What's in it for him? How does it matter to him? How much does it matter to him? This we see only in the Kabbalah. In other words, like in any relationship, for the first 1,000 years, we got to know the facts. The things that were not intensely personal, because that comes later. But at this stage in history, like 400 years ago, the relationship between us and God had developed to where we can handle a little more personal insight. We can get a little more intimate. Like, how do you get to know your mother? Takes a long time. And it's not until you're grown up and your mother is getting old, then she starts to reveal a little bit of her truest, deepest feelings and so on. So the Kabbalah really is an insight into God that was not available before, because there was the danger that we would humanize it and trivialize it. That's why your mother doesn't show who she really is. Because she's afraid you're going to dismiss it as insignificant, and that's going to hurt a lot. The other reason is, as long as God never really showed himself and his personal investment in our relationship, then if we sin, it's forgivable. Oh, I didn't know. Like every kid says to the parent, I didn't know it was so serious. I didn't know you really cared. But what if we know everything? And our parents bare their souls and we know everything, and we still sin against them, then it's much harder to forgive. So God left that information for the end of history so that we could be forgiven for our mistakes. Now that we know, the forgiveness is no longer necessary. We have gained forgiveness by our painful, long, miserable history. Now we deserve only reward, so why not? Why not reveal the secrets? The ultimate secret, I think we'll get to talk about this. The ultimate secret is the statement in the Zohar: God, Torah, and Jews are all one. We're not related, we're one. Inseparable. There was never God without Torah, there is no Torah without God, there's no God without the Jewish souls because we're a piece of Him, there's no soul without God, it's all one. So Judaism takes on a whole new meaning. The mitzvah is not to get you closer to Him. You're one with Him. So now, why do we need the mitzvahs? That is a whole new, it's a whole new light.